We are well on our way to winning the war with Novgorod and Perm. We've already pieced out one of their allies, and by pieced out I mean fully annexed, and that was Tver. And now we will move on to occupying, well, maybe not fully occupying, but we've almost fully occupied them already, so. Can't move into Perm's capital because of the stupid fort. So we'll stay where we are. Novgorod's armies are mostly concentrated in Sweden. I don't think they're going to make any headway doing that. So Sweden's over here helping us. Thank you, Sweden. And we've won the siege of the only fort in Perm. I do not want to piece Perm out separately in this one. I'm actually going to piece them out at the same time as Novgorod so that I can take land from both of them at the same time. How are these cores coming along? I'm hoping these are done before I want to end the war. Because occupied that. I'm actually willing to move these guys back into Moscow to suffer a little less attrition. Trader died. Sucks. We have another trader. I'm actually gonna go with him just in the odd chance that we do get the event that gives us points in both Diplo and Admin. Wave of obscurantism. I'll take the prestige hit, just so as not to have to deal with more unrest. Whoa. We are dealing with a lot of unrest right now. Why so much? Did this war, did the recently revolted modifier already wear off on that? I'm willing to switch away from war and go to stability, just to bring some of this revolt risk down. But this war is pretty much going to be over. Oh, Perm's armies are out here doing nothing. Let's go make them want out of this war. Do I want a barrage here? I'm way ahead on military tech, so I think yes. Hopefully that'll speed up the siege. Alright. Food shortage, that's pretty good. Except, that is mountains. Should have paid more attention to that. Ottomans accepted peace with Venice. What did it say the Ottomans took? Venice will cede Morea now. Okay, so Venice pretty much lost all of their holdings in Greece outside of Crete. I can invest in not military tech, admin tech. I'll do that. We've got about 6 more years before global trade spawns. I think 16. Oh no. Printing. We've got about 6 more years before the printing press spawns. I thought the printing press was already here, but no, I'm getting way ahead of time. I don't think we'll have any problems embracing that one because we went reformed. That was actually the primary reason I did go reformed. I can make states. I'm going to wait until after this war to do that. And also after I core stuff just to just to see what I have and can do with all of it. And of course Perm's going back to their other land. Once we take out their armies. Novgorod wants out, of course. I need to let Sweden finish that siege. We've won that battle. Just move our guys back down to Nizhny Novgorod. I think I'm going to keep them there too to deal with revolts. Go to Murom. Yep, we're going to be dealing with revolts, so. And Sweden won the siege, so that's 99%. What do I have claims on? These two. What does Belozero have claims on? A lot. Okay. These two. Want to see that again. So it's Olenets. Alright. Now, I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to go to them in this war, but I just wanted to make sure now that they have all of the stuff they have claims on as occupied by them. Everything else I think I want to take directly. Well, actually, no. They are Novgorod primary culture, right? So I'm actually going to go with everything that has Novgorodian as its primary culture. Neva is Karelian. That's Novgorodian. Not over here, though. Muscovite. It's all Muscovite. Okay. I think everyone wants out of this war. Except for me and Sweden and Belozero. So, first of all, that is a lot of war score for just those. And that's 52 overextension for me as well. So, I want the other province I have claimed from Novgorod. Now, what costs the most war score? Tikvin? Ton of money. Return cores, release nations, Yaroslav. I could do that. Cost me some Diplo points. I'm already paying Diplo points though. Sure, I'll do that. Stop your alliance. Why am I doing all of that? That's dumb. I want to take all of this stuff anyway, and the only people who dislike me are over here. I do want money so that I can pay back my loans. I could get Perm as a vassal, but I'm pretty sure that would end badly. Not badly, it just not something I want to have happen right now. Revoke cores. I can make them return stuff to Muscovy. I'm tempted to do that, but again, I want all of the land for myself, so let's, yeah, sort by war score. And That looks good to me. Just Novgorod, Perm, Muscovy disliking me. Let's go with that. It's going to cost how much overextension? 57. How much overextension is it going to cause for Belazera? Let me see. It's 15 per province, right? Or no? Oh, okay, never mind. There's an overextension column. Of course there is. I knew that. 11, 7, 18, 21. Yep, let's go with it. We have high overextension. Oh yeah, well, these cores didn't finish. All right, and of course we've also got no admin points right now. So first thing, repay the loan. Second thing, hire a level... No, we don't have a level 2 admin guy. That sucks. Let's put my general in charge of the armies. Try to get him killed. Or my ruler in charge of the armies. Bring everyone home. Where do I want these guys? Sure, go to Mozhaisk. Actually, Kolomna. These guys are already on their way down here to the right places. Don't have our good general lead troops right now. Lower chances of him dying. Right. Do we have claims on Muscovy right now? We don't. Let's start making some. And after that guy gets back, I think it's time I annex this guy. I do want to see something real quick though. Uses 0 each month. Why? Why is that so bad? How do I find out what is lowering that? First of all, I'm going to lower my army maintenance. We're still on stability. I think that's the way to go right now. Oh, that's why. That's why. It's telling me we have 0 Diplo power right now. That is why we are currently have not currently started annexing them. Okay, so now what will it be? Uses 2 every month. Will be done in 16 years. I'm fine with that. It means they'll core everything and hopefully make them states and then core those, and we'll get state cores. Exploration finished. We'll explore the North Atlantic coast. Novgorod declared war on Muscovy. The religion in Sirats has converted to Reformed. Denmark is allied to Saxe-Lauenburg and Pomerania. Truce with them ends in 1550. I'm only paying attention to that because I want Kexholm. I would imagine that once we get our overextension down, our diplomatic rep will go up and we will have more. I can actually also mothball my forts. Keep the fort in Pskov going and Polotsk. Just to give me ample time to get there, and I need to remember I have cores that I can make. So 16 is the lowest cost, and 30 is the next lowest. Did Muscovy declare war on Novgorod, or did Novgorod? Was it Novgorod on Muscovy? It was no. That's what I thought. I thought it was Novgorod who declared the war. But let's be honest. I'm not going to give military access to either, probably. So Muscovy's probably going to wear down Denmark. I mean, I can't control what Belazera does. My hope is that they don't allow people to have military access to their country. Which will basically make Muscovy bigger again, and then we go to war with them and take all of that land again. Not again, but we just go to war and take all of the land that they got. That's quick. Let's explore the American East Coast. I'd like to find land over there so that I can send some troops. Okay, Morocco has not taken exploration ideas. We might see a pretty sparse new world. With a pretty much losing Castile and Portugal. I take that back. They'll probably have land somewhere throughout the whole game, no matter what. Some of the cores we took from Tver are finishing, meaning our overextension is going down. What is our current mission? We want to create an army for our nation. We're at about half our force limit right now. That's kind of scary. Can you imagine what we can do with 140,000 or 130,000 troops? So we've got Pskovian and Permian separatists who have the most pull right now as far as our revolts go. Looks like Perm is the one with the most. Yep, I think Perm is our target. I'm actually going to delete one of the forts over here, Vyatka. So I think all of our other forts are are 2 away from each other. That's my ideal range. Not 2 away from each other, but like there's a province in between, at least one province in between every fort. We are gaining quite a bit of money right now. I can fabricate a claim on Muscovy's stuff. There's a 14 development in Suzdal. We'll continue to fabricate claims on them, just so that we can pay fewer admin points when we finally do conquer them. Rebel Uprising, Permian Separatist, that's what I meant to do. I meant to move these guys up. Alright, go there. Sadly, I need to increase my army maintenance again. Actually going to move these guys into Solikamsk. Put my good general in charge and increase the fort there. It's 90% now. Muscovites are the next. Ustiag and Yuriev. Kashin, Vyatka. Alright, we've got those ones covered too, I think. I will unmothball the fort here, though. What are the other ones? Kashin, Vyatkas. Just going to go through and raise these ones as well. Those would be Novgorodian. That's fine. How many states? What is our maximum number of states right now? 3. So we went from 20 max to 3. Or we increased our max by 3. We need 56 and 71 before we can core the next ones. I'm guessing the Permian Separatists will rise in Kudumkar, because that's the highest development one. And I think that's how that works. Separatists usually rise in the province with the highest production, I think. Across our country, there's outrage that we would ally with a nation who holds provinces which are rightfully ours. Perhaps a policy and changes in order. I will... Okay. I don't know if I'll be friends with Bohemia forever. How many allies do that? Who are they allied with? Serbia. They're allied with the Ottomans. We have permanent claims on their land that is in the Polish region. So Silesian land. I'd like to keep it because it is a permanent claim. Then again, if we need to, we can just... No, we can't actually fabricate a claim on it because it's not on our border. Bohemia's pain enough changes by 50. I don't want to do that. That would take us below 100 again, and I'm willing to pay the Diplo power on that. I think permanent claims actually reduce the admin points to core by more than a regular claim does. I thought I read that somewhere. I might be wrong, but we can take another Age of Reformation power, and in about 4 years the next institution will be appearing. So I think the institution spread in True Faith province is probably the way to go. Ship trade propagation wouldn't be too bad. Mercenary discipline isn't I don't really care about the state, the religion enforced edict, because our provinces are already reformed and Protestant and still converting for the most part. Coastal Barrage was probably okay, but most of the people we're attacking right now don't have like the greatest militaries. For a second there, I thought I clicked the ship trade propagation, which would be a good one. It would be all right, but I think the institution spread is probably the way to go right now. Okay. Savoy made peace with Milan. That papal state. Burgundy is still has their... Oh, and they're actually integrating them. Their personal unions. That's going to be interesting. Especially when those all revolt and become the Netherlands. Because I think they still do that even if it is Burgundy who controls them. Guys back from exploring. American East Coast. Did we actually discover the coast? We did. So, probably need some cogs now. I probably don't have the naval force limit for it. No, I'm going to build some cogs. And probably about 5 infantry. Hire a conquistador. And take about 5 infantry over to explore the New World. But for now, I will end the episode. I was kind of hoping I could get the Permian Separatists to rebel faster than this, but no luck there. Anyway, yep, I will hopefully deal with the rebels in the next one, start exploring the New World, maybe, and hopefully get a 7 Cities of Gold modifier, which I think they all are pretty good and they last till the end of the game. I think I've managed to get like 3 before, but yeah, it'll be interesting to say the least.